been in business over 20 years, and if you think about it, this year from a serious injury standpoint, we have gone over 12 million hours without a lost time injury. Prior to that, we had also gone another 13 million hours without a lost time accident dating back to 1998. So if you think about that for a minute, we've gone 14 years and only had 2 lost time accidents. We have room for improvement in the future, but we recognize the achievement we've made the past 20 years in business here in Lebanon. One of the keys is our employees. It's employee involvement, it's employee engagement, and ultimately employee accountability. And our employees take that very serious here. Just like as an employer, we have a responsibility to provide a safe work environment for our employees, and we take that very seriously as well. From a technology standpoint, we do everything we can to protect our employee safety. They deserve it, we want it, we work hard to make sure that our processes will not injure employees. And at the end of the day, it's not usually the process or the equipment that injures an employee, it's an unsafe act or an unsafe behavior. So we do a lot of communication and raise awareness with our employees about unsafe behavior or unsafe acts. One of the things that we do every year is a capital expense plan in our business, and a significant portion of that capital investment goes towards technology to make sure we protect our employees from an equipment standpoint. We do a lot of welding in our facility, we do a lot of machining in our facility, we use automation where possible, but at the end of the day, an employee's got a job to do, and we want to make sure we safeguard them. So we have money set aside every year for safety of our equipment, looking at technology to help make sure that our employees do not become injured. We meet weekly in our safe production meeting format. Any employee is invited to that meeting, and our only attention in that meeting is safety. Not production, not output, not targets, but how did we do on safety last week? How many accidents did we have? How many first aid visits did we have? How many near misses did we find and correct? That's the commitment to continuous improvement at our plant that'll get us into the future with no one getting injured in our plant, and that's our goal.
We feel that our safety program is effective because it gives everyone a goal to strive for. We have a safety goal of having safe months, which mean no accidents in the month. We also have a very strong reporting for our near-miss injuries, which would be anything that was not an injury but it could have been. So we have a very strong reporting for that. And it brings everybody together going towards that one goal. We play games around that goal. We make sure that everybody knows what our numbers are, how many incidents we have, what types of incidents they are, where they occur, so that we can try to avoid them in the future. Recently, we have implemented some new safety technology at our facility. The new vacuum lift assists help lift boxes so that employees can take a box and take it directly from the line to the pallet without having to lift it or move their body that much. They can use the vacuum lift and place the box on the pallet. We also have pallet lifts, which will raise the pallet that the employee is working on up to their working height. So they're not bending over, they're not reaching more than they need to. This year, to show appreciation for our safety committee members, we all attended the Springfield Cardinals game. We went during the day. It was a noon game, so we took all of the safety committee members. There were about 17 of us, and we went up to SRC Suite and we spent the afternoon at the Cardinal game. In our employee hallway, we have a safety wall which lists out all of our safe hours. It has our committee meeting minutes that all the employees can read about what we talk about in our monthly meetings. And it also has pictures of our activities that we do monthly. And we also have a banner that all of the employees have signed for our commitment of safety.
Here at Positronic Industries, employee safety and health are very important. We want employees to arrive safe and be healthy, and we want them to leave work in the same way that they came. We have instituted many different programs here at Positronic over the years, safety committees being one of them. Some of the programs that we have instituted have driven down costs. We're now, since 2006, have reduced injury costs by 60%. In the past several years, we've conducted ergonomic risk assessments that have encompassed types of chairs, workstations, seating postures, and use of automation. Every month we have a safety committee meeting where we discuss hazards, plant inspections, and employees are just given a voice. We use an outside consultant to conduct quarterly inspections of our facility. Training is very important at Positronic. We provide general safety training to all new hires and annual safety training for all employees. Within each department, based on the job, employees receive specific training. This training includes arc flash, lockout tagout, housekeeping, slips, trips, falls, forklift, scissor lift, hot work, machine guarding, HazWhopper, ergonomics, lifting techniques, hazard communications, and many others. Employee safety and health and well-being are very important. In order to do that, we involve employees with the objective of continuously improving. We want to improve employee safety and ultimately have a bottom line effect on the company by reducing costs.
Safety from our standpoint in terms of our priorities is number one. We aren't in business. We can't commit to one another that we're going to come to work and leave work in the same condition. And there are accidents, there are opportunities to improve, and we take those opportunities to just get better. Not to penalize, not to hammer home, you know, you didn't do your job, or you should have been doing this, and so should have been watching out for you. It's genuinely an opportunity for us to learn, get better, move forward, and ensure that it doesn't happen again. There is the collaboration between those in management, those that are in the production line, those that are supervisors, mid-level, first level, whatever it may be. We are all in this together. There's a responsibility amongst every one of us to identify those opportunities to get better and to ensure that we're safer every single day, and to hold one another accountable when we're not being that way. As one of many employee owners here at SRC, we take great pride in achieving these type of safety performance numbers, receiving awards for our performance, and the awards are nice, and it's something that we take a lot of pride in because we keep score around here. That's part of what we do. But more than anything, we appreciate the fact that we're sending one another home to be with loved ones in the same condition that we left them when they came to work.
The culture really drives the safety policy, the safety charter here that we have at SRC Heavy Duty. When you look at people and how they perform, most people will perform to a higher level when they want to do something, not because they are forced to do something. And that is something that's really intrinsic to the people that we have here, is that they actually want to be safe. They're not safe because they have to be safe.
Our people promote safety every day. Each time they choose to follow a safe practice, or every time they look out not just for their own safety, but for the safety of their fellow employee, they contribute to a safer workplace. We can train them, but they have to do it. And our people do safety very well. In a more structured way, our people contribute to a safe workplace by volunteering for one of our safety committees. We have 4 committees, and these committees are made up of people from every level in the company, and all are headed by non-supervisory personnel.
We value, seek out, and implement employee safety suggestions.
We're committed to investigate all incidents so as to keep them from happening again.
We go around the shop and assess and inspect workplace areas to ensure that there's no safety problems, no safety hazards going on in the shop, and if there are something we find, we'll go ahead and take care of those before any problems are caused.
We are the Safety Activity Committee celebrating 2.5 million hours.
Complete commitment from management, buy-in from the entire workforce. It's a joy to be part of a business that pursues a culture of safety. SRC Heavy Duty considers the attribute of a leader in safety as important as any other characteristic which defines this company.
at CMC. Our local motto is safety 24/7. We want all employees to realize that safety extends beyond the workplace. We want them safe at home as well as at work. We want them to leave work every day in the same condition that they came to work, which is safe. An employee's very first day, we start with a 4-hour safety orientation in the classroom environment where we talk about OSHA requirements, we talk about our company policies, make sure they understand the importance that we place on safety from day one. Our employees also receive on-the-job training. We're paired up with a more experienced employee and teach them what to watch for in the yard as far as looking for hazardous materials that they might encounter to make sure that those are identified and safely removed. Each day we start our shift by holding a safety first meeting so that safety is in the forefront of everybody's mind each day. We'll gather and discuss any near misses we might have had the previous day. We place a lot of emphasis on near miss reporting. We feel it's important that we discuss the close calls that people have had so that others can learn from those near miss incidents and hopefully prevent an actual incident from occurring later on. A big part of our safety success is the fact that we have a very active safety council. We have 6 hourly employees that represent employees from all departments. They're actively involved in monthly meetings where we discuss safety issues, get together to resolve problems. These safety council members also have active involvement in training their coworkers in safety topics. They also lead weekly safety inspections, so they're very involved in their safety program. We developed job safety analysis, or JSAs, for all of our hazardous tasks. JSAs break down tasks into what the step is, where the hazards lie, and how we're going to protect our employees from those hazards. These JSAs were developed with direct input from the employees who do the work, so they know firsthand where the hazards lie and the safest way to do it. We develop the JSAs and we review them about once a month to make sure employees are staying familiar with those. One of the greatest dangers we face is complacency. We never want to think that we're safe enough. There's always room to improve, and we have to remember that employee safety is #1.